We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Here it's the second of this four-game series between the Vulcans and the Falcons. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Mason Payne will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long. Now at the plate, Abdul Dawbak, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, number 8.
First delivery to him on the way. Sliced hard, but foul to the left.
First pitch, 7-11.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Carlos Figueroa.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Carlos Figueroa. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Fellas, are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly to the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Standing in, Brian Stokes. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Throw over to first.
No, he's safe.
From the stretch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
The 1-0.
Inside, ball 1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Figueroa, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Ball 3.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Now a check swing, but he holds up too late, and it's full now at 3-2. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Runners on first with 1 down. There's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now in the box, Frank Rizzuto, who did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1. 0-1, no play.
One-zero count. Here it is. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Runners are at first and second with one away. Bouncer to the left side. A tag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Camille Ali, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Brian Ryu is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. Now at the plate, Bart Flash. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Bart Flash.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Runner at first following the error. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Steve Rice. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. A 1-0 delivery. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. No one out with a runner at second. 3-0 now. Bruce Sanders waits on deck.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
In front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Payoff pitch one more time. Count still full, 3-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The next 3-2. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
That is third. The third baseman, Bruce Sanders.
Into the box now, Bruce Sanders. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. He's set and the pitch.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball well outside.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Pat Sample.
So striding forward now, Pat Sample. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Striding forward now is the DH, Curly G. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately. There's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Stepping up now, Saul Rosenberg. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1's the count.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2 pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
At the plate now, Brian Ryu, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. He's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
2 strike deliveries in the dirt. 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Ned. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Into the box, Jalen Rhodes as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
To short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Joel Sloan. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0. Ball, that pitch is out.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on 3-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Skied into straightaway right. Rhodes is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Kevin Root.
So coming to the plate, Kevin Root, and he's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series, really swinging it well. Here's the first pitch to him. called strike at the letters, 0-1. Root just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Here it comes, 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Bottom of the second here with no score. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Jeffrey Bellamy. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. He's set. Here it comes. 2 out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. At the plate, Jack Torres, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Torres.
Now here it comes.
1-0.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Hit hard. Foul. The 2-1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So digging in now, Abdul Gobak. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch.
0-1, no play.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at two. One there. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Back in standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Carlos Figueroa is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's out number two.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brian Stokes.
Stepping into the box, Brian Stokes. Runner in scoring position with Cigar. First offering on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Third inning, no score to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The set and the 2-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Josh Means. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The catcher, Josh Means.
Here's the pitch. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. In the air, out to right. Rose is there, 1 away.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Vultures Xanadu.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Bo Sanders. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Here it comes. Called a strike there, 2-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Stepping in now, Bart Flash. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes, and another foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Steve Rice. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1. From the stretch, 2-2. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Digging in to try it again, Frank Rizzuto.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball. He's behind in the count, 0-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Count is 1-2 now. Now here it comes. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Curly G.
So now to the plate, Curly G, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there are 2 away now.
The batter number 9, second baseman, Saul Rosenberg.
Digging in now, Saul Rosenberg. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. So far on the year, Rosenberg brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So stepping in, Bruce Sanders.
For the Falcons, the third baseman, Bruce Sanders.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Slider laid off for a ball. A little bit outside. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
3-1. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Riding in once again, Pat Sample comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Pat Sample. Here comes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Plate, Joel Sloan will roll over it and send it to shortstop. To second for 1, and nearly a double play. It was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Well, he showed right there, White. He's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the 1 out.
Settling in now, Kevin Root. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag and the runner back. The 1-0 home. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout because that's not easy to do.
2-2 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Brian Ryu. Here comes the first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Grounded to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting. Right fielder, Jalen Rose.
Into the box now, Jalen Rose. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 16, Jack Torres.
Digging in, Jack Torres. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Here's a pop-up now. Means over to his right, and the inning is over. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Jeffrey Bellamy.
Jeffrey Bellamy.
The pitch. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Stokes is over, and he puts it away for the first down.
Now batting, the catcher, Josh Means.
At the plate, Josh Means. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. One and one. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. 1 out, nobody on. To the left side, but it's well fouled. The 2-2 one more time. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, the second baseman, Vultures Xanadu.
Standing in, Bo Sanders. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
To the plate now, Bart Flash, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a throw over, runner back standing. Oh and 1, here it comes. Fouled away. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
1-2.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball well outside. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. And he fouls this one off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The 2-2 one more time. Popped up. Stokes is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Abdul Dobak.
Number 8.
Here comes the first pitch.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate now, Carlos Figueroa runs up and gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brian Stokes.
Ready once again, Brian Stokes. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Digging in, Frank Rizzuto. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
0-2, here it is. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Steve Rice. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Hard ground ball to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Bruce Xanadu.
Coming to the plate now, Bruce Sanders. He's set, and the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
One 0 count, here it is.
Hey.
One and two now.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Into the box, Pat Sample, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Curly G. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Too high. 1-2.
pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Saul Rosenberg. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-0 pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
So now to the plate, Brian Ryu. It swung on and missed the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now.
Number 15, Jalen.
Now at the plate, Jalen Rhodes. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's out.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Ready with the 2-0. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. He's set. The 2-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
Standing in now, Jack Torres. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Ready with the 1-0. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now batting.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. David Bass will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Abdul Gobak. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Bass has worked his way through more than 1,500 career innings and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Pulled toward right center field. Sample is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. Minnesota leads it 1-0. At the plate, Joel Sloan. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now here's the pitch.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Now the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty B, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Misses, ball 2. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Into the box now, Kevin Root. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. To 2-2 now.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
This one's down to third. And that's the second out.
Now back, first baseman, Jeffrey Bellamy.
Ready for another chance, Jeffrey Bellamy. He's set. Here it comes.
Whoa, that's down.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Carlos Figueroa, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in and looking for more, Brian Stokes. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. One out, nobody on. Gets a small piece near the plate. That winds up foul for the second strike. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
To the plate now, Frank Rizzuto. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in, the switch hitter, Josh Means. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
From the stretch. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking eager.
Fouled off. This is foul right side. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate, Bo Sanders. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The center fielder, number 8.
Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Sammy Cox answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Bart Flash will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runner goes for second. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Number 32.
So a crucial moment here in standing in, Steve Rice. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First delivery to him on the way. At the knees, strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Two pitches fouled away. fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Hit to short. Reined in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cedric Morrow enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Next will be the designated hitter, Curly G. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Here it comes, 2-0. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it, 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1 on its way.
Count 3-1.
Saul Rosenberg waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Right side, hit hard. And that is into right field. So the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a one-run lead.
In now, Saul Rosenberg. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Morrow is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Now back, the shortstop, Brian Ryu.
At the plate now, Brian Ryu. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground, and he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
The right fielder, number 15, Jalen Rose.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jalen Rose. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Left side, but well fouled. 0-1 count and the pitch.
1-1.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And he's way off balance with the swing there. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Jack Torres, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set. The 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Standing in now, Abdul Gobak. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 0-1 on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. From the stretch, down the first baseline, fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. Minnesota is on top here, 2-0. Jumbo Johnson is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Bruce Sanders. Set and the pitch. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Here comes the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, Manny, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He hit that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
Into the box now, Pat Sample, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Johnson, a 5'10" right-hander. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
I'll tell you what, boys, I'd like to be this guy's agent. He's approaching free agency. He's one of the best players in our game. He's lived up to everyone's expectations, and I expect him to get absolutely paid this offseason.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swing and a liner, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Stepping into the box, Joel Sloan, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. The pitch. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
The 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Stepping in, Kevin Root, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, kicks and deals.
0-1's the count.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Vulcans jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Camille Ali takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Mason Kane is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Jumbo Johnson records the save, his 12th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the home team, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Greyhounds and the Blazers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Drew Land will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Digging in now, Glenn Diaz. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the third baseline.
First pitch, 7:05.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Well, the mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Lifted down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder. And no one will track it down. The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Stepping in now, Scott Ladner, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of the long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped high in the air. Zemecki over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman, Dave Baggett.
Striding forward now, Dave Baggett, and the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. First offering on its way. And he takes ball one. And it's fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Les Lara, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one. He threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Digging in, Leon Richardson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Zach Zimmer waits on deck. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Ready now, Zach Zimmer. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. And this is going to split the fairway and head out toward the rock pile for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Nori Dizzy, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Outside, 2-1. can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in the game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Lucius Rojas. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Fouled off. The 2-2. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. He's set, and the payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
So striding in, Wade Zimmerman. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Now with the plate, Alejandro Rosas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 0-1, here it comes. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
The 1-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. In now, Martin Zemecki. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's out.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Here it comes, 1-0.
That's Vultures.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Has a look, now the pitch. 2-1.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Ball even at 2-2. Dizzy, the runner at third. Rojas at second. Rosas at first. One gone. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
So now to the plate, Howard Rubin, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
1-1. Here it is.
Count 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The set and the 2-1.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Here's the payoff pitch. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. He set the payoff pitch. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. Portland is out in front here, 2-0. Second inning set to go, and next will be the imposing power bat, Billy Dubose.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Grounded back up the middle, and this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
At the plate, Joey Barnhart, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A runner at first with no outs here. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Jody Boudreau, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. Two gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
At the plate now, Jeremy Simmons, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. Two and 0. Hit down the line at first, but this will get fouled. 2-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Dizzy is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Last half of the second set to go, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Drew Land.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope. 1-0.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Into the box, Leon Richardson. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch.
That's down.
Richardson is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost start. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
The 1-1.
No, that's all.
Pitches piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Once again a 3-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Zach Zimmer. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Lays off 1-0.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Hit in the air to right field. Boudreau is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Irving Hike, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First offering on its way. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
The pitcher, Les Lara, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Zemecki is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batter, second baseman, Glenn Diaz.
Striding into the box, Glenn Diaz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-0 pitch on the way. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Another payoff pitch. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And another foul ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Scott Ladner.
Now batting, Scott Ladner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1st and 2nd now, 1 man out. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. And he misses. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Dave Baggett, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Line drive, fair ball down the line. He pulls into second safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
To the plate now, Billy DuBose, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He set the payoff pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season. And they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
In now Joey Barnhart. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that misses. 1-1.
1-1.
And it's 1-2.
Count 1-2.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. Saturn is out in front, 4-2. Bottom of the 3rd now, and standing in the outfielder, Nori Dizzy. First pitch coming, here it is.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
I got the count 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Lucius Rojas, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And it's fouled away. 3rd inning here, already 4-2 our score. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You've got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already. And there's 1 gone in the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Digging in, Wade Zimmerman. Here's the first pitch to him. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Here comes the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
At the plate, Alejandro Rosas, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Vultures Xanadu.
Into the box, Martin Zemecki. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Fouled off. The 0-2 delivery. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Now to the plate, Jody Boudreau. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike three. The throw down to first. One away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Striding in, Jeremy Simmons. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that one-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll dive back in. At the plate now, Irving Height. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here it comes, 1-0.
Hey! One ball, one strike.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Here's the 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. And the count will be full. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His first home run of the season as they open it up to 6-2 now.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on ShowTrack because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
So now to the plate, Les Lara. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Still only 1 out in the inning. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
To 2-2 now.
2-2. Got him.
And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead last among the 15 National League teams in that category. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Glenn Diaz. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. For the current campaign, Diaz is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Lifted in the air to center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Saturn is on top, 6-2. Leading off the inning, Howard Rubin, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this will bang up against the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Richardson will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. DuBose is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Leon Richardson.
Ready for another shot now, Leon Richardson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And the runner back safely. On its way, the 0-1 pitch to first. He's got it. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, third baseman, Zach Zimmer.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Zimmer, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Men on third with 2 down. Here's a breaking ball, too low, 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Simmons is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. C.J. Wolf will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
C.J. Wolf.
New inning set to get underway, and stepping in the long ball threat, Scott Ladner. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Lays off 2-2 now. Full count now, 3-2. Dave Baggett is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Dave Baggett stands in as he looks at a called strike. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I really like that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
To the plate now, Billy Dubose, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over.
Leading off for Portland, the left fielder, Nori Dizzy.
Now the pitch.
Inside, ball one.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Vultures Xanadu.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lucius Rojas. First pitch coming, here it is. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
1-2, here it comes. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And the payoff pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 3-2 one more time. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far on this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here, and you know he would have loved one more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. Lance Cashin gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Cashin.
Into the box now, Wade Zimmerman, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Pitch on the way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Now at the plate, Joey Barnhart, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. A ball and a strike now. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
In now, Jody Boudreau. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 13, Jeremy Simmons.
Digging in once again, Jeremy Simmons. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he's forced to protect with 2 strikes as he had to reach for that one to foul it away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Alejandro Rosa.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in, Martin Zemecki. First pitch coming, here it is. Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off for ball one. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. A ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Again, he sends it out of play. One out, nobody on. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Now at the plate, Howard Rubin. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Into the fountain and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Scott Jordan will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Scott Jordan.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. Here's the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. The Greyhounds lead it 6-3. Jordan English is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Jordan English.
Seventh inning ready to roll. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Irving Height.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Robert Glass will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it is now 7-3. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty B. You don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Popped him up. Ruben is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Scott Ladner.
Into the box now, Scott Ladner. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Get up and stretch. Saturn leads this one 7-3. Jason Ross gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Leading off the inning, Leon Richardson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning. At the plate, Zach Zimmer hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at that deficit.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Standing in now, Nori Dizzy will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Colt Snow will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Now in the box, Lucius Rojas. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1 out and a runner on second base. Inside and low, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate. Nowhere to go as he's tagged out between third and home. Chris Birch takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Into the box, Wade Zimmerman. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Now the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 7-4.
Your attention, please. Now playing left field, number 29. Colt.
Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Dave Baggett. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Manny V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs a bear down right here.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Dave Baggett becomes the first out of the inning. At the plate now, Billy DuBose. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Line to the right side, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Joey Barnhart. He got called out on strikes his last time through. A ball and no strikes. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 now. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
3-2 pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Alejandro Rosa, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Alejandro.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. And there's ball 2 now. Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So striding forward now, Martin Zemecki. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Slider laid off for a ball.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here it comes. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The left fielder, number 8. Howard Urban.
Stepping in now, Howard Urban. In the air now out to left field. Height is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Striding.
Leading off for Saturday, the right fielder, Jody Boudreaux.
Michael Robinson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's good.
bouncer up the middle. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So coming to the plate, Jeremy Simmons. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Bases are empty, one man out. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Irving Pike will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with two men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Still no balls and two strikes. Here's another 0-2. Rips this one to first. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Keith Wade enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
And batting in the seventh spot, number 3, Keith Wade. Now playing center field and batting 9, number 53, Brian
Mad Dog Jackson will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. The average is at 308 entering play. 9 homers and 28 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The center fielder, number 6.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Leon Richardson. First pitch on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pike is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman.
At the plate, Zach Zimmer, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
0-1, here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Greyhounds have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Saturn led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Lance Cashin gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Drew Land permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort.